We will now look at more examples of solving quadratic equations without factoring. The first example will find the solutions to x squared equals 9. To do this, we'll take the square root of both sides to get the square root of x squared equals the square root of 9, which is 3. On the other hand, the square root of x squared is the absolute value of x. If you need to remember why, you can click the link to the left. Since the absolute value of x equals 3, the solutions are x equals 3 or negative 3. What about the example where we find the solutions to x squared equals 5? Again, we want to get at x, so we take the square root of both sides, giving us the square root of x squared equals the square root of 5. Here we can't make a nice simplification on the right-hand side. The square root of 5 is just the square root of 5. It's a number even though it's not an integer or even a fraction. And on the left, again we have the square root of x squared equals the absolute value of x. So since the absolute value of x equals the square root of 5, the solutions are that x is either the square root of 5 itself or negative the square root of 5. In our last example, we want to find solutions to the equation x squared minus 4 equals 0. Here, there are two actions happening to x. First we square it, and then we subtract 4. So following Frog and Toad, to undo these two actions, we first add 4 before we take the square root. This gives us x squared minus 4 plus 4 equals 0 plus 4, which is 4 on the right and just x squared on the left. Now, we can solve this equation by taking the square root of both sides as we did in the earlier examples. This gives us the square root of x squared equals the square root of 4, which is 2. And again, the square root of x squared is the absolute value of x. So we have the absolute value of x equals 2, which means the solutions are x equals 2 and x equals negative 2.